Yeah, there is one more concept called drop to frame. You executed method definition at we are in the end of the line, but I want to see the same execution one more time with the different inputs or same inputs. So then we have to use drop to frame option. Once you use a drop to frame option, okay, though you are there in the middle of the method definition, or end of the method definition, again it will go to beginning of the method to see the flow of execution one more time, to feel the flow of execution one more time. Everyone getting my point or not there, guys? Okay. Yeah, here is what, guys? Eclipse IDE. Here is my Eclipse IDE. What is there? 719. 719. Where is this? Oh, already I launched it. No? Close all editors. Yes, boss. Where is the story? Mini project real time DI. Let me keep the document ready, guys, first. File open Spring 719 Spring Boot core. I think yesterday performing insert operation. Ninth session. No, it's eighth only. We are still in eighth. Eighth. Okay. Insert operation with the support of sequence. At the end of the document, if you observe very carefully, we have kept debugging mini project in Eclipse IDE. There are not there. Eclipse debugger is built-in tool in Eclipse IDE, which is used to see flow of execution in the code toward fixing the bugs and understanding the code. Important terminology, breakpoint, the point from where code flow comes to our control. Till that time executes normally by JVM. Then onwards, if you whatever you ask, it will do. That should start. Till that point, the code executes smoothly. Later, we can feel line by line execution. Use Control B or double click on the line to get the break line. To create the breakpoint, you have to use it. Next, F5, step into, gets into method definition. It will get into this. See, but one thing you remember, if you press SOP is there, you press F5. It will take you to definition of println method. If there also some more methods are there, again press F5. It will get into definition of those methods. So there only you will be there for long time. That's why one simple suggestion is, whenever you got a predefined method, better to go for what? F6, step over. Execute, give me output. Don't get into details of it. User defined method, we have written, we want to feel the flow, right? For user defined method, F5. For predefined method, F6. Step over, step in. No, I'm interested to know what's happening inside the predefined method. I don't stop you, go forward. F5 there also. But generally it will irritate you. Maybe 1-2 times you do, remaining all the time for predefined method definitions, method calls. It's better to use what option? F6 option. For user defined, F5. Lengthy method execution. You are feeling bored to seeing line by line. Now you want to go end of the definition in from the middle of the definition. Then you have to go for step over. What is there? F7. Sorry, step written. Execute the current method definition until it returns the value. 100 lines are there. After seeing 4 or 5 lines, I got my requirement. But I'm not, I don't have patience to press F6 another 100 times or 60 times, okay, or 100 times. So then it's better to press what button, guys? F7. It's better to press what button? F7. Okay, next. You are in the middle of the method definition. So you are getting something with some inputs. Now you want to see the same code with different inputs. Then we have to press drop to frame. No shortcut key for that. Drop to frame option. Again, it will go to the beginning of the method definition. There you can execute with the different lines of code. Got it? For debugging, we need to use the debug as option for executing the code. Right click on main method class, debug as Java application, main method class, not main method. We don't execute methods, we execute what? Classes. Yeah, Java application, use F5, F6 buttons and drop frame option to fill the code flow. Recommendations to follow in debugging. While executing predefined method call, use F6. While executing user-defined method call, use F5. To execute same code of method definition with the different sets of what? Inputs, take the support of what? Drop to frame option. What option? Take the support of what? Drop to frame option. Definitely take the support of what? Drop to frame option. Are you getting my point there, guys? Super. com.nt, guys. Right. Okay, I want to see the flow from the beginning, boss. That's why I keep the breakpoint in the main method beginning itself. Suppose if I keep main length 10th line, till 10th line it executes and gives the output. 10th line onwards, control comes to programmer hand. Now I want to get the control to programmer hand from the first line of the main method. It's better to create breakpoint in the first line itself or not there. Boot IOC pros, that's good. Here I'm just writing one SOP, guys. Sys out. Start of main method. Start of main method. Start of main method, end of main. Save it. Double click it. Save it and double. That's a breakpoint. If you double click in the blue line, you will get the breakpoint. Or control B. Shift plus control plus B. Why control B won't work? Control B for bold rubber. Formatting purpose, right? So that's why you have to use what? Shift plus control plus B. Then only you will get a breakpoint. Okay, that's good. Fine. Okay. Now I should use run as option or debug as option. Remember one thing in real time. Real time, they give the task and we have to complete the task. Do you think task will be completed just like that in one attempt? It takes merely 5-6 attempts now, boss. In each attempt, somewhere you will feel flow is missing, right? That's why in real time, compared to run as option, debug as option is more powerful. while developing and deploying web applications also, until you get the satisfactory results, you will run the server in debug mode only. Debug as run on server you will choose, not run as run on server for web application. For standalone application, anyhow, you have to say what? Debug as, until you get the satisfactory results. Can I give one bold statement? After joining company, mostly don't use run as. Why? Because code is perfect or not, you will test through unit testing. Come on, JUnit. And to feel the flow of execution, debug as. Once in a while, you use run as. Most of the time, either debug as or executing the unit testing to check whether expected results are coming or not. Whether expected results are matching with what? Actual results are not. Are you getting my point there or not there? It's a big thing or not there. So that's why some interviewers, if you show a gap as experience, they will check. How do you find errors in your code? Ah, sir, exception comes, I'll solve it. No, exception came, but how do you know which lines are executing, which lines are not executing? There are two ways of doing it. One is through debugging, other one is through log messages. We are writing SOP statement. I am in start of main method, end of main method. Okay, through that also we can do that, but that will analysis. You will see the log messages. Oh, this line executed means this before line is not executed. This line executed means if before line is executed. Like this, you have to analyze. But we cannot feel live whether it is executing or not, right? So debugging is the best solution to fix the problems because you can feel the live. We can feel the code flow in front of you. And this is not a new, guys. While learning C language, also Turbo C++ IDE is there or not there. So there also you have these options are not there, guys. Okay, whatever it is, guys. Right click. Tell me next one. What is there? Debug as. What is there? Java application. Here is what? Switch. Debug as Java application. It has not started there, guys, because I kept a breakpoint to first line. It is stopped there. Suppose if I keep breakpoint to this, up to this it executes normally. From there it controls. See, generally earlier what happened? All lines executed wherever inputs are required, we are passing it. But see, it just stopped at my first line only. Because that too, prospective of window is also changed to debug prospective, guys. Okay, this, I don't know what is this symbol, guys. Some symbol. That is a debug prospective symbol. This is Java prospective. This is debug prospective. This debug symbol looks like a small creature. Small spider, huh? Is it spider? Fine, whatever it is. Yeah, spider creature. Okay, fine. Okay, now what is their option? This is step into. This is step over. Okay, first time what I do is predefined method, I will go for step into. It has come to what? Println method definition. Again, get class is there, na? Again, press this one. It will get into writeln method definition, right? That is again calling toString method. It will get into toString method definition. So like this, it never comes back, boss. Again coming back. So at least better to say step over na, boss. Otherwise, again go to printx method, new line method. You will be in system.out.println flow for next 5 minutes. Then you will come to what? Main method. So that's why it's better to keep this thumb rule in mind. What is that thumb rule? For predefined methods, F6. For user-defined method, F1. You want to execute same code again and again, drop to frame, not step return. After seeing few lines of code, you want to you want to complete the execution without going by line, step return. What is there? Step return. Okay. Simple thing. It's not a great tool, please. Don't make it as a big tool, guys. Yeah, where is this? Okay, now I'm pressing F6. F6. Yeah, now see this line. Predefined method. I am not going into F5. If you want to know what run method is doing internally, press F5 and it will take another 2-3 minutes to come out. Okay. See, start of main method. Now, by taking some time, container is created or not there. Okay, guys. Then again, F6. Scanner. Scanner also predefined. Now, I'm not getting into this. SOP. Better to go for F6. In next method, better to go for F6. Asking to type this one, clerk. Next what? F6. Manager. F6. F6. Tell me what is there? Salesman. What is there? Salesman. CTX dot get bin. What is the one I am taking, guys? CTX. It's a predefined method. Better to say F6 now, my dear. Okay, that is what? F6. Okay, this is a user defined method in controller class. It's better to say F5, guys. Okay. Next one. SOP predefined. It's a user defined method of service class. Better to say what? F5, guys. Super. Then what is there? F6. Then what is there, guys? F6. Yeah, tell me, guys. F6. 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 See, we are able to fill the data also, guys. We are able to fill the data over here or not there. Yeah, DAO. Yeah, it internally takes the support of some dummy class. From that dummy class, it will call the DAO method. Okay, now I am saying not F6, guys, F5. See, it has gone to some dummy class, CZlib proxy something, because data source, all these are involved, na? Directly not calling DAO method. Through dummy class, it is calling DAO method because of that auto configuration feature and other stuff. Okay, here also a lot of predefined methods are there. See, all the variables of that method is appearing over there or not there. And we can see the data or not, guys. See, what is the target? Target is pointing to DAO IMPL. Did you notice that? Did you notice that or not there? Yeah, if you debug like this from this dummy class, it happily goes to what? DAO class method. I'm just trying to show that. But internally it is going, not directly going, guys. Internally it's going. Only service class only executed. I'm just waiting for the situation. When does it call service DAO class method? Internally so much hangama, guys. After so much hangama, because it is gathering class name, method name, all the details one by one. Once all these stuff are done, see, look at here also still DAO method is not executed. Arguments, it is keeping arguments ready. First it kept method names ready, now it is keeping what? Arguments ready. So one dummy class is calling the actual one. Return arguments. Okay, fine. Wait a minute. Be patient. It will definitely get into what? DAO. See, if I press F6, definite. We cannot feel the execution of what? DAO class method. I'm just trying to show the execution of what? DAO class method. Proceed. The invoke join point, something is there now, guys. Yeah. Be fast, be fast. Patient. It is doing all security checks, everything, guys. After a lot of time only, it will call DAO class method. That means since auto configuration data source injection is involved, service class is not directly calling that. In the middle, some dummy proxy class is generated. Through that class, it is calling what? DAO class method. I just want to show that, nothing else. See, if I get into F6, what it will do? It will happily complete what? Total execution. And we cannot feel control going to what? DAO class method. I'm just, we'll type some more time. If not happening, we'll press F6. One thing is clear, it is not calling DAO class method directly, it is calling through what? Service proxy class, some dummy class. It is still in data preparation only. It is still in what? Data preparation only. I don't have patience, guys. Let's go for this. Yeah, somewhere in that flow, somewhere DAO class method also executed and we are getting output or not there. DAO class method executed. That output is coming over there or not there, guys? Okay, fine. That's good. Invoke join point, proceed, done, come back. It will come back to service class method. Wait for some time. Yeah. Again, it has come back to service class method now, boss. Okay, that's fine. Next, this for each method, we'll add we'll calculate gross salary and net salary here. Look at the list. In that one, lot of gross salaries and net salaries are there or not there. You take any object and that object data is also coming here. In that object, gross salary and net salary also coming or not there. In that object, gross salary and net salary also coming or not there, guys. That's good. Tell me, say this. Say this. Now we are in the controller class now, my dear. We are now seriously in what? Controller class. What do you say, guys? Controller class. Tell me next one. Okay. Controller class, SOP F6. Okay, size F6 predefined for each method F6. We are getting bunch of records or not there. We are definitely getting bunch of records or not there. Okay, that's good. Okay, now next one we'll go, guys. We'll collect the data, all this stuff, but we'll try to show drop to frame logic also. Wait. Drop to frame logic also. F6 flow, F6 asking name. Okay. Rakesh designation, manager. What is the salary? Yeah, you're creating object now, my dear. See, object, when you look at the object data, all the values are there. Employee number not there, everything is not there because they are going to be generated dynamically. So now I am pressing F5. Pressing F5. Okay. SOP this. Again I am pressing F5. Again I am pressing what? F5. Okay. What is there? F6. What's there? F6. Now tell me next one. Again F6. Okay. Debug shell. Show view breakpoints. Variables. Your employee is there in that one. In that employee designation has come in uppercase or not there? Okay, boss. Designation has come in uppercase. Fine. Okay, I pressed F6, guys. I don't want to get into DAO class. I might have got some output. Array, it has gone to this way, na? Yeah, return statement executed. Fine. I'll show her. Yeah, end of the catch block. That's fine. Okay, that's good. End of the main method, we are getting output. Our insert query failed because number is already there. Sequence generated number is already there. That's not an issue. Okay, this time what I do is, I don't want to see some unnecessarily lines flow of execution. I'm removing the breakpoint here. I am keeping breakpoint directly in this place, calling the controller class method. From here, I want to see the flow line by line. This is my requirement, right? Okay, now let's see. What is the option I should use? Project Explorer and stop the debugging perspective, guys. Right click, tell me, debug as Java. Debug as Java application. See, clerk, manager, salesman. Clerk, manager, salesman. The control is waiting here or not there? Okay, I want to get into the details. F5. SOP next statement. Control is waiting here or not there? Come on, my dear. Okay, where is this? F5. User defined method, F5. User defined method, F5. Okay. Okay, now what is the next one? F6, F6, F6. DO class method, fine. Okay, that's good. Executed. Some output might have come. Wait for some time. I pressed F6. It's taking time. We got some results now, guys. Okay, now listen. Even I printed this. I executed for each also. Okay. I executed for each also. Okay, now listen. After coming to this, I felt to execute same method definition with different inputs, with the changed inputs. Then I have to use a drop to frame option or not there. Where is this? Drop to frame. When I click on drop to frame, again it has gone to beginning. Again it has gone to beginning or not there. Okay, window, show view. Where is this? Breakpoint. Variables. 3 variables are there. But I don't like these variables, guys. Come on. I don't like these things. I want to change them. I want to change their values. Okay, value. What is there? Value. Manager is there. Where is the value? Clerka. Value. Clerk is there. Is there any chance of editing this value, guys? No, we can edit the value. 1 minute. Why it is not allowing me to edit? Allowing. Clerk. I'm giving what? X. Lastly, I am giving this one. President. I changed my data or not there? Okay, that's good. Okay, now F6, F5. Okay, now you observe add watch, guys. Breakpoints. Now you observe variables. Designation one. President is coming or not? Interesting or not there? F6, F6, F6. Given input is different, but in the middle I changed or not there? Again F6, guys. Again F6. Okay. Now, hmm, now I'm saying F5 is going to this one. Okay. Show view. Where is this? Breakpoints, variables. Okay. Array list is there. In array list, how many records have come? 4. That means 5 records have come, right? 5 records have come. That's good. This is executing, guys. I don't want to see this for each method one by one. So then we can use step over now, boss. Executed and came back or not there. I don't want to see line by line. Okay, step over. No. Okay, with this list, how many records have come? 5 record. Now I want to check with other inputs, guys. Then again, I can use drop to frame. Coming to beginning of the method. Okay, now I can change the inputs. I can change the inputs. Now I'm changing input to president is okay. Next, what is there? No, no, no. You try to something. Okay, clerk is given. What is given? Clerk is given. Clerk is given. Now what's there? Manager, president. With these inputs, with this, how many inputs are coming? I want to check. All right. Yeah, tell me here. Where is this? F6, 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 F6. DAO, I don't want to get into details. Okay. So now what is there, guys? For each method, okay, look at the add watch. Here is my list, guys. Come on. Here is my list. Array list. This time how many elements have come? 20, 30, 44 elements have come. That means many record. So within the same line, I am executing with the different sets of inputs or not. Okay. Now F6. Okay. I don't want to execute line by line. What is there? Step return completed. I don't want to execute all these things line by line, guys. Okay. What is there? Step return. Step return. We are in controller. Fine. Okay. Yeah, because its return type is void na boss. Its return type is void. It's not doing anything else. Main method na, though I press step return line by line only it is showing. Why? Because its return type is void. Okay, wait a minute. We'll take something else. Yeah, SOP, that's good. Okay, asking name, F6. Okay, asking name, Rajesh. Clerk. F6, salary. Yeah, then what? F6. No, it's creating object. Fine. F6, object is created. I'm getting into method definition, right? F5. Okay, see, I don't have patience of going line by line. What I want to do is step over. All the lines executed, returned, and it's coming or not there. It's happily coming back or not there. I think you got it idea. So what is the what is the real benefit, you know? You can take that breakpoints window, there you can observe the data flow. Sir, how do you fix the problem, sir? How do you fix the problem? Array data, you keep some data, you are expecting data flow should happen something like this. Not happening, null values are coming. So there you will analyze now why null is coming, why this value is coming, it should be like this, why it should be like this. So that's why if you just see the flow, it's useless. It's like satisfying yourself. But when you involve that add watch, variables watch is there now, then you will see the data flow. Accordingly, you can solve the problems. Everyone getting my point? Okay, for example, go to Project Explorer. What Explorer? Go to Project Explorer. Go to Project Explorer. In service, wantedly I forgotten this auto avoid annotation. Compile time, no errors. Why? Because, okay, taking as a property without auto avoid is still possible, right? At what time problem comes? In the execution of the code, problem comes. Okay, no debugging, nothing, guys. First I executed the application. Run as Java application. Main method, okay, I'm giving inputs also. Clerk, X, Y. I got exception. What exception? Null pointer exception has come. Okay, now I have to solve the problem. Okay, go to this line. At what line number we got null pointer exception? Something. You click on it. It will take you to that line. It will take you to what? That line. I just want to get into that line here, I think. Next line. 28 na boss. 28 line number is there na boss. Come on. Yeah. You're hitting your head. Why null is coming? Why null is coming? Okay, just keep the breakpoint here. Just keep the breakpoint there. Okay, that's good. And come to first one. Some other breakpoint was there na boss. Remove that breakpoint. Remove above. Remove this breakpoint also. Yeah. Now you debug the application as what? Okay, you debug the application as what? Yeah, Spring Boot application or Java application, one and the same, guys. Yeah, till that point it executes nicely, guys, by collecting necessary inputs. Manager, what is there? 899. Okay, 899. Employee service IMPL. What is there, guys? Employee service IMPL. Okay, there you observe, there you keep add watch. There you observe what is there, guys? Add watch. Show view is the option. Window, show view, breakpoints. Yeah. In this one, variables. Okay, why cursor is not going there? I have used run as a, sorry guys. Okay, right click, tell me, debug as Java application. Clerk X, Y. It has come and stopped there. Okay, this pointing to service class object. But in that one, EMPDAO is null. Null is there or not there? In service class object, one property is there, EMPDAO. Somehow that is coming as null or not there? Somehow that is coming as null or not there, guys? Somehow that is coming as the null. Somehow that is coming as the null. Okay, that's good. Tell me next one. Okay, if you go to next one, this is what? Step step over. It's coming to this. This is coming nicely. Okay. Now you observe. I am pressing this one. I am pressing this. Okay. Tell me here what's happening. Null pointer exception is coming or not there. So now you have to analyze why EMPDAOI is null. That means somehow not injected. Why not injected? Now you have to sit and analyze the code. Where you have to analyze, go to service class stop. Here at the rate auto void is missed or not there. Project Explorer, service class, DA1 null coming means what? We have to analyze the reason behind it and you have to fix it or not then. Right now problem is known, it won't give that much interesting, right? Because it's a known problem. But this is how we have to see the things. Each variable, each data flow you have to see. If it is not coming as expected, so then we have to analyze why it is not happening. I hope you understood the purpose of all the things. Step written, don't confuse. We are in the method definition. That method returns a value, but I don't want to waste time of seeing line by line. Because that's a predefined method, dummy supporting method. If I don't see its flow also, I don't have any problem. Okay, just press step return. It execute all the line and gets the return value. Drop to frame. You want to execute all current method execution with the different sets of inputs or same sets of input one more time from the beginning, drop to frame. So these are the 4 operations that are very possible in the debugging. If I include breakpoint creation also, 5 operations. Nothing is there. I might have kept 1-2 videos on debugging, but entire videos I talked the same thing only. Okay, same thing I am using on what? A Spring Boot application. Hey, not compulsory, boss. You can test any application like this. Fine. Okay, now I would like to make my application working for MySQL database software. Sir, I'm happy with Oracle. Why should I go for MySQL? Oracle is a commercial database software. In project production, they use Oracle. But in project development, they always prefer working with what? MySQL. They prefer working with what, guys? MySQL. They prefer dealing with what? MySQL database software. Understanding my statement, my dear? Okay. In project development, MySQL. In worst case, okay, Oracle. But maximum case, they use free database software, MySQL. So I will make my project now working for what? MySQL. Sir, why should I take separate DAO class for MySQL? The problem is there is no sequence support in MySQL. But we can bring the same effect with the auto increment constraint. What constraint? We can bring same effect using what? Auto increment constraint. But our insert query is dealing with what? Sequence. Can I use that query, that logic in my MySQL Oracle DAO class, guys? No. So it's better to create separate table with auto increment constraint or not there. Okay, shall I create one more table in MySQL, my dear? Okay. Can you add these new trends in your syllabus? Richa madam, will you help me? DynamoDB is a NoSQL database software, and I have not introduced NoSQL database software yet. Are you understanding my statement? Okay. And I'm giving already Oracle and MySQL knowledge, and it's up to you. It's one more database, and spend some time and you can work with what? PostgreSQL. Richa madam, I'm not here to give 10 of all varieties. I will give SQL 2 varieties, NoSQL 1-2 varieties, right? Okay. And we are going to study MongoDB as a NoSQL database software. See, there are 10 SQL database software. You ask me to teach 10 means it's impossible. Understanding my statement? I have given 2 SQL database softwares, right? Okay. See, someone is trying with the DB2. Yeah. Richa madam, that's what I'm saying, madam. MongoDB, DynamoDB, all these are NoSQL. I'll introduce them when we start talking to NoSQL database software. Right now, I'm dealing with what? SQL database softwares, right? Okay. So in SQL, I'm teaching popular too. You want other database software, you have to sit and explore, because we are not here to cover all varieties of same category. We have to learn different varieties of what? Different categories, right? You try, at least without trying it, it's impossible, my dear. Fine. Okay. Trend is going towards MariaDB. Richa madam, do you know MariaDB is equal to MySQL? I'll tell. MariaDB, MySQL, one and the same. Let me put like this. Uh, Somehow MySQL has gone into the hands of what? MySQL has gone into the hands of Oracle Corporation. How I will tell. It is originally given by Devex company. Devex is acquired by Oracle Corporation. Sorry, Devex is acquired by Sun Microsystem. Sun Microsystem is acquired by Oracle Corporation. That means indirectly MySQL is gone to Oracle hand. So the original creator of MySQL failed. When it is gone to hands of Oracle Corporation, how they will promote? They don't promote because they have their own commercial database software. In that fear, he released same MySQL with other name called what? MariaDB. Working with MySQL, working with MariaDB, one and the same. Are you understanding my statement, guys? Come on. Okay. Anita Gondu, did I introduce unit testing? No. Did I introduce unit testing? No. Did I talk about JUnit? JUnit is part of DevSecOps tools, right? And more importantly, in unit testing, we write different test cases for different varieties of inputs. There is no need of changing inputs in unit. Suppose you want to test your code with what? 10 varieties of inputs. You will write 10 test cases, right? There is no need of debugging. There is no need of what? Debugging. Are you getting my point there, guys? Richa, CouchDB is a NoSQL DB. Richa, madam, you have a half knowledge and you are exciting a lot. Sorry to say this. Half knowledge is very danger. Okay. CouchDB is like MongoDB is another NoSQL database software. There are 10 plus NoSQL database software. There are 10 plus SQL database softwares. Right now we are discussing only what? SQL database software. Are you understanding my statement? Okay, working with MySQL, working with MariaDB, one and the same. Right now I don't have MariaDB, I'm showing what? MySQL. But you have to attempt, because if there are 10 database, if you ask me 10 in classroom, we cannot waste time on same category stuff, right? I'm teaching one. See, still number one database in the market is what? Oracle only. Any serious project uses Oracle. Most of the Java projects uses what? Oracle. Maybe Richa madam may be working for small startups, and those startups cannot work for what? Cannot deal with what? Commercial database software, money. They cannot afford money, right? Okay. Yeah. Cannot afford what? That's why they deal with what? These free and open source database softwares. Okay. Yeah. Manoj Kumar Gupta. I am big product based company. We are using Oracle. Yes, sir. I am working with Sonata software startup in Begumpet. I said, na. Uh, Company Begumpet means definitely small company, no doubt. Company, generally big companies are there in what? High tech city area. And you know one thing, actually Begumpet is also nice area. Before high tech city area created, all software companies used to be there in Begumpet area only. First, they were there in Himayat Nagar. From there, trend shifted to Begumpet and Airport Road, Old Airport Road. After that, That one chief minister created what? Hyderabad, a high-tech city, financial district kind of big places. And government has given free land to software companies. That's a big sector of IT industry is moved there. You know, right now, what's the problem? If any company is Begumpet, Himayat Nagar, employees are not showing interest to join. Hey, not a good company, I don't join. They are joining minimum if their companies are there in what? High-tech city area, financial district area. Are you getting my point there, guys? Okay. Richa madam, that's what I'm saying. See, I know you are excited, but knowing is different, questioning is different. You are questioning my credibility. Sir, these are trends, please introduce. What you know is not trend, madam. In your company, what's happening, that is not trend. You have to see whole industry. In whole industry, in especially Java project, still Oracle is number one database software. Oracle is what? Number one database software. Okay. No, you ask. See, there is a way of asking. What you said, these are trending, please add to your syllabus. That means you are questioning my what? Concept of teaching. If it is really trending, I would have added, right? And moreover, I cannot add 10 items of same category. Are you getting my point there, guys? Top 10 database, Ram Kumar is helping me. Ram Kumar is helping me. Richa madam, I think you got your answer. I think chat is for everyone. Huh? Top 10 database software 2025. Oracle, MySQL, SQL Server, Postgres, SQL, MongoDB, Snowflake, Redis. Madam, your MariaDB is nowhere in the list. Because MariaDB is same as what? MySQL. And your Couchbase also not there in the list. Okay, now fine. So that's why what you know is not the world. I also know a bit extra world because you worry about your company. I worry about a lot of things that are happening in the market, right? Fine. It happens. I welcome your question. I appreciate your attitude of learning, right? Yeah. Let's come back. Let's come back. It happens. No, this makes class live, right? Richard, don't feel sad. No need of saying sorry. A discussion happened, but there is a way of putting the question. Add to your syllabus means what does it mean? It's quite arrogant way of asking, right? You are asking something I don't know and you are enlightening me. That's fine, no problem. I'm open to receive, but the way of asking, okay? Fine, it happened. Let it be. Let's come back. Okay. So now, do I need to tell MariaDB separately? Yeah, PostgreSQL you work out. Actually, our assignment is that only. After teaching these two database, my next task is what? Make this project also working for what? PostgreSQL. I generally do that. But madam quite excited, then this discussion happened. Fine, it happens. It's good. I'm loving this kind of discussions. Yeah, come back. Yeah, see guys, the people who cannot afford Oracle cost, they go for MySQL. But even small, big projects also in production and testing, they use MySQL because data is less. Sorry, not production. Development and testing, they use what? MySQL because it's a free. In production, they go for Oracle. Small companies, small projects, every time they use MySQL because they cannot afford the cost of what? Oracle. Oracle is heavy and costly also. And they charge money per annum basis, not one time purchase. Every year you have to renew your license. Fine. Okay, now let's go back to the subject. Okay, MySQL. How we got SQL developer for Oracle? We have MySQL workbench for MySQL. What is that? Yeah, you need not install it separately. It comes with what? MySQL installation itself. I think I already installed MySQL. I already installed MySQL 8 in my system. Let me launch MySQL Workbench. There is a word called logical DB and physical DB. Physical DB means Oracle, MySQL, which are physically installed in your computer. In that one, for every project, one logical DB will be created. 10 projects, 10 logical DBs. 20 projects, 20 logical DB. 30 projects, 30 logical DB. Why, sir? Every project is separate logical DB means tables name, sequence name, clash will not come with other projects, na boss. That's why on one per project, one logical DB will be created. You feel this whole building is physical database software. In that one, many rooms are there, na? Multiple rooms are there, na boss. These multiple rooms are called multiple logical DBs. 10 rooms, 10 logical DBs. 20 rooms, 20 logical DBs. That's it. Okay, fine. Okay, like Arakil, I also created connection here. This is the symbol to connect. Okay, you want to me to give the connections up, connection creation also one more time? 1 minute. This is MySQL, guys. This is MySQL. I'm deleting this connection, boss. Deleting the connection. Plus symbol to create a connection. Okay, connection logical name, con1. What's the username? Root. Here, username is root. Password, root. Username, root. Password, root. Text connection. Yeah, it looks like error, but it's not error. Success. It looks like error, it's not error. Test connection. Connection text says, okay. Yeah, connected. I'm going to create logical DB. Generally, for every batch, I create one logical DB so that that batch related tables can be created in that. That's a symbol, guys. Okay, schema. Schema means logical DB name. NTSPBMS 719 DB. Logical DB is ready, guys. Apply, finish. 719, 719. Where is that? NTSPBMS. Okay, fine. Okay, I'm trying to create one table, boss. Try to create a table. Name of the table. I'm going to develop separate DAO. I can take any name for the table, but make sure that columns data is ready. This table also ready to deal with employee data. Okay, employee number. Any column name I can take. Primary key, not null key, unique key. One more key called what? Auto increment. Not AA means every time, not artificial intelligence. Sometimes AA means what? Auto increment. Sometimes AA means what? Auto increment. Yeah, tell me next one. E name. What is there, guys? Varchar 2 of 15. Okay, next one, designation. Here, varchar 2 is not there, varchar is there. Next, what? Salary. I'm taking float. Float is there here. Auto increment is extra. Everything is kept as a nice screenshot. Auto increment has come. Feel the auto increment practically, guys. If you insert values to other columns, the value to auto increment comes automatically. Start with one, increment by one initially. Later, max value plus one. Later, max value plus one. Okay, let's see. Employee, guys. Select rows, guys. Here, Raja, designation clerk, salary 90,000. That's good. Apply, apply, finish. One, did I add manually? That means if I insert to this column, values to other columns will come automatically or not? Rajesh, manager, 89,000, apply, finish. Okay, now I'm wantedly deleting these guys. I'm wantedly deleting. Okay, next. Begum. Hey, not compulsory, you have to fill everything. One column also you fill, guys. That's not a problem. Okay, now tell me. When I press apply, 3 will come or 2 will come? How many of you say 2? Madam Pillar, madam, can you focus? Today you are focus on phone. How many of you says 2? Okay. How many of you say 3? How many of you say I'm waste fellow, I don't have any opinion? Huh? Array 2, 3. One answer you can choose, na? 2 will come, right? But what I said, initially increment by 1. Later max value plus 1. That max value can be deleted value also. It should be, na boss. Suppose someone inserting some other value, deleting. If I say I will use deleted number, it's not good, na boss. So it's going to be 3. It's going to be 3. It's max value plus 1. Not available. Not available. Or previous max value plus 1. You can say something like. Or previous value plus 1 or previous max value plus 1. If you are confusing about the formula. Previous max value plus 1, right? Okay. That's good. So that means if we can insert to other 3 column, value to auto increment column will come automatically or not there. No need of sequence here, but we can bring the same effect. But listen. Up to 12C, there is no auto increment constant in Oracle. But for 13C onward, they have given what? Auto increment constant in Oracle also. But generally in Oracle, we don't use auto increment. We go for sequence. If you want, you can use auto increment also in Oracle, right? But in latest versions only, that support is there. In latest versions only, that support is there. Yes, sir. Nice discussion. We also got to know. Okay, fine. That about they have a design issue. It should be current max value plus 1. No, Sara Babu. Not correct. It's what they are doing is right. See, bank account opened, so closed. When they closed, you deleted. Again, you will use that number. Huh? Then how? It should not be, na boss. One student joined, dropped from the course. You deleted his record. You'll use this number for another student. Huh? No. How does it work so? They have better brain than us, Ra. That's why they have given like that. Okay. Fine. Okay, now let's make our application talking to what? MySQL database software. Save everything. Yeah, I'm not touching this. I'm taking a copy of the project on safe side. Real-time DI. Oracle MySQL. Real-time DI, Oracle MySQL. Yeah, change the main method number, guys. Yeah, changing is optional, guys. That's up to you. Number 6. Yeah, finish. Okay, now listen. Already project is there. I want to add a new starters to the existing project. Why, sir? And I'm talking to MySQL. MySQL driver I should add or not there. And luckily MySQL driver is there as a starter. I need not to create from mvnrepository.com. Oh, we have not closed debugging. Yeah, that's fine. That could be a reason. Yeah, tell me guys. Right click, how to add a new starter in already created project. There is option called Spring. Add starters. There's option called Spring. What is there? Add starters. What is there? MySQL driver. Say next. Yeah, you have to select palm dot. Everything is there clearly in your paintbrush. Don't panic. Who will remember, sir? All it needs one-time practice, Ra Babu. I hope everyone completed mini project. Shura, can I trust you? Yeah, if your karma, if you don't do. See, everything is given here. Check it out. DB software installation, how to create a connection, about physical logical DBs. Everything clearly screenshots are given. Don't think that who will remember. All it needs one-time practice. Yeah. Now tell me. So if you are connecting to Aracle means we are expecting connection pool should have connection pool should have JDBC connection object for MySQL. Say something, guys. But we are not creating connection pool. That is coming through auto configuration done through data source object, right? But how data source object knows this time I have to create a connection pool having what? JDBC connection objects for what? MySQL, not for what? Oracle. In application dot properties, I should write MySQL related JDBC driver details are not. Okay, guys, understanding my statement are not there. I think JDBC classes, do you studied MySQL or not studied? Not interacted to MySQL, only Oracle. Fine. Okay. How we got Oracle connection driver detail? MySQL driver details also there. Username, password, root. That is fixed. Some driver class will be there. Some URL will be there. Okay. Now let's come to application dot this one. This is for Oracle. This is definitely for what? Oracle. Say paste. Data source configuration. This is my what? MySQL. Oracle.jdbc.driver. No, not required. Com dot. Yeah, suggestions are coming. So biggest headache gone now, boss. Suggestions are coming. When you add the jar, you will get the suggestions. URL is little different, guys. JDBC colon MySQL protocol. Yeah, see, if MySQL and application both are there on same system, no need of writing port number and host name. You just keep 3 slashes. It understand. Oh, MySQL is there in the same system and running on 3306 default port number. You need not to write. Only the thing you have to write is logical DB name. How we are writing XC as a logical DB there. Here also you should write what? Logical database name. What is there? Logical database name. NTSPMS, MBBS. Spell mistake has come. Let's continue the same spell mistake. NTSP BMS should come, but it has become MBS. Let's continue the same spell, guys. NTSP MBS. Am I right? NTSP MBS 719 DB. What's the username, guys? Root. What's the password, guys? Username is root, password is root. Any confusion so far? Okay, let's summarize what we did so far. Installed MySQL, any installation, guys. But during installation, you have to choose the password. Username is fixed root. Password you have to choose always, right? Yeah. Next, what is the next thing we are talking about? We launched MySQL Workbench, created logical DB, created table, having auto increment constraint for what? Primary key column. That means if you insert to other column, PK value will be inserted automatically or not. The value to PK column will be inserted automatically or not there. That's good. Okay, next. After that, what next? We added MySQL driver to project as a starter, and we changed what? JDBC driver detail. So that what happens, guys? Connection objects will be created nicely with auto configuration or not there. That too for MySQL database, right? That's good, fantastic. Tell me next one. Yeah, now we have a DAO is there, but it is for Oracle is there. So what I do is Oracle employee, existing DAO I'm changing for Oracle. Existing DAO I'm changing for what? Oracle. Okay. EMP DAO hyphen Oracle for my confidence. Class name is automatically changed, done. That's good. Okay. Now Oracle DAO IMPL class. Wait, madam. Thoda sabar karo, thoda sabar karo. Existing DAO, I made it for working for Oracle. Okay, now save as. Understood? What's the plan? Fine. Okay. MySQL employee DAO IMPL. Where is this? MySQL. Clear, guys? Change the class name to MySQL. Here, what is there? MySQL. That's good. Yeah, now get employees by designation. What are the columns I have taken? Array, now listen. I'm checking all the column values, not specific column. Can I say star? But I don't encourage keeping star a lot. Why? Because tomorrow database said one column added, but your code is not ready for that. Because in your model class, only 4 properties are there. If you mention column names, guys, though number of columns are added, is there any tension? Though let them add, but we are selecting only these columns only, right? So star can be placed, but it's not recommended. Avoid star symbol, always mention columns. What the problems are if I do keep the star? Initially, I written code for 4 column. Database said someone change it to 5th column. Now 5 columns will come, but we are writing code for 4 columns. It make you problem now, boss. Or they change order of columns. Again, all these issues, why? That's why what I do. ENO. I hope everyone remembered column names, designations. Yeah, what's the table name? Employee. Where job in a designation in. Designation in order by this. Order by also designation. Yes, what you said is right. Yeah, fine. Next one. Insert into, though there are 4 columns, but I want to insert values to only 3 columns. Okay. Designation, salary. Insert into employee. Values. Array, if I want to insert to 3 column, that's why 3 question marks are sufficient. Based on the values inserted in 3 question marks, based on the value inserted in 3 question marks, come on guys. Okay, auto increment value will come automatically in primary key column or not there? Okay, guys, we are ready with what? One more DAO or not there? Check it out. Our already existing code is enough, sir. Okay, enough. Everything is not. Only queries are changed according to MySQL. Look at the insert operation, guys. How many values coming? 3. E-name, designation, salary. Fine, it's good. Only queries are changed, boss. Remaining all are same or not. But now tell me, for service, how many DAOs are there to inject? But how many DAOs you want to inject? Only one. That to MySQL one, right? So we have to solve this ambiguity problem by using at the rate qualifier or not there. By using at the rate qualifier or not there, guys. Okay, that's good. I think column name I have taken ENO only, my dear. Yeah. Go to service. Service IMPL. What IMPL? IMPL. So right now I'm solving the problem by without having 100% loose coupling by hard coding the bean ID. At the rate qualifier, tell me. EMPDAO. What is there? MySQL. It will specifically talk to MySQL only, na boss? Okay, now I have developed for MySQL. Now I'm giving task. Develop it for what? PostgreSQL. Download PostgreSQL, learn PostgreSQL, spend some time in YouTube and work out for what? PostgreSQL. I want everyone to do it. Yeah. Let's run this application. Yeah, we are ready, boss. With all these steps, we are ready. Run as, what is there? Java application. Today, no records will come in select operation because clerk X, Y. Okay, one record is there, one record has come. I think I have inserted manually. Employee name, Karan. Designation, clerk. Salary, some number. Okay, employer registration succeeded. Can you guess what is the number going to come? 4 or 3? 4 or 3 or 5? Where is 5, madam? How come 5? It's a previous max value plus 1. Previous max value is how much? 3 only, na? Did I delete 4? That's why. 4 has come. Understood my statement? Like this, we made our application working for MySQL or not there? Interesting or boring? Interesting or not there, guys? Yeah, that's fine. This is what we need to focus. Okay, now I have given for 2 databases, which are number 1, number 2. Number 1, number 2. Okay, someone asked PostgreSQL, right? So please work out. And for PostgreSQL, no need of installing GUI DB tool separately. There is called pzadmin. What is there? pzadmin 4. Okay, PostgreSQL admin 4. So there you get a GUIness, like MySQL workbench. I think I have, but nowadays I'm not teaching separately PostgreSQL. Yeah, PostgreSQL is there or not there? No, it's not there. It's not there. I think after our formatting, it's gone, it seems. Postgre. Not there. Yeah, see guys, I already worked and I have used it in 1-2 projects also. Install it. There's a pzadmin tool. What tool, guys? pzadmin tool. Okay. I think there is a concept called sequence. There's a concept called sequence. Spend some time on YouTube to get knowledge about PostgreSQL and make sure that you have added one more DAO class with respect to what? PostgreSQL. Right? Try. If not happening, let me know. One day I'll show that also. One day I will show that also. Fine, that's not a big thing. It needs another half an hour, 1 hour time. That's it. SQL Workbench can be used for all its common application. SQL Workbench. No, sir. SQL Workbench is only for what? Actually, you're talking about MySQL Workbench or SQL Workbench? Yeah, maybe. SQL Workbench is common for GUI DB tool that works for what? All database software. No need of going for separate one. Yeah, SQL Workbench. Try that. Fine. Don't work with SQL prompt. That era gone. As a Java guy, we are not so perfect in what SQL. And then we learned so many days it's SQL queries, sir. Nothing will be wasted while writing those queries in DAO class that is required. No doubt. But there is no need of you doing things from the SQL prompt. Yeah. Fine, guys. So with this, we bring mini project to one shape. Okay. But I want to add 100% loose coupling on this code. When I change to Oracle to MySQL to what? Oracle. Okay, I don't want to touch the source code. So first I will show that flexibility using XML file alias and property file, old fashioned one. Next one, factory bin we will discuss. Okay, then lastly I will introduce profiles concept, which is the best. Yes, I think you enjoyed thoroughly mini project, guys. It's worth of learning mini project or waste of time? Definitely. Now your perspective of dependency injection, auto configuration is totally changed or not there. You got the idea how real time people uses it. I think in your batch, 1-2 students are already joined in company. They could not survive because of what? Lack of knowledge. So now they are connecting. Now they are connecting. When I give the mini project to them, sir, I have seen these layers in my mini project. I have seen these layers when I was working for a company. Okay, the people who are learning first time, who are not attending into industry, okay, at least realize the importance of this word, layered application development. Exact same type of project development will be there in company level projects. Maybe business logic may be different, presentation logic may be different, but layers and concept remain same. The layers and what concept definitely remain same, no doubt in. Yeah, where is this? Google Drive base. Google Drive base. Where is the story, guys? 17th July. 7:30 a.m. Yeah. Spring Boot Core. 719 Spring Boot Core. Where is this? Session 11? No. Yeah. Fine. We'll meet tomorrow and we will discuss more on what? Mini project improvisation, and then we'll go to other concepts of core module. Come to classes regularly, practice. If you don't practice, you won't enjoy the journey of learning. It's a big journey and I don't want to compromise giving quality inputs to you people. See, interview anyhow you will clear. My target is not interview. My target is survival of the job in the company. For that one, I am doing all this stuff, right? Thank you. Have a nice day.